That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. Swings through that.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So up next, Salvador Perez grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That's down and in. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Seager sends it to first, and they get Perez for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Eddie Murray, walked his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third. And we're back. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz.
Designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside.
1-2.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Evan Carter will hit next. He tripled and scored his first time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now fly ball to right center. Verdugo. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now, Zach Geloff. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, out. He can't scramble back in time. Kershaw deals. And he chases a high fastball there.
Man, he was really
1-1.
tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch misses outside. Counts full, 3-2. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Willie McCovey. Wheeler back to work. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's way high. Going to count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Zach Neto, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1.
Verdugo.
No, that's a foul ball.
2 outs. And a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one almost
1 ball,
got him.
2 strikes. No, that missed.
Really
That's a ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Siegs to the plate now. There's a strike. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He is struck out, and he is walked. In there for strike 1.
No, No, that's out.
And that's downstairs and outside. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. So here is Bryce Harper.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And that one way outside. 1-1. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-2.
Hoskins on second. Harper at first. One gone.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
No, that's it.
That one drifts inside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. The run comes in from second. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Top 6, and now it's the switch. Hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Now pitching, Roger Clemens.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. So digging in, Michael Bush. Just missed.
No, that missed.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. shorten the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Makes the catch. One down. And now it's going to be Zach Geloff. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. That one just misses.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. On the ground, Arenado slings it across. That is the inning. And we're back. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A solo shot. It's 5-1. And now Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And the batter now, Eddie Murray. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side, Hoskins. And he's out on the tag. Now the left fielder, Willie McCovey, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw into second, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So runner at second, 2 down. Neto now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Corey Seager. What a stop. Over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Man at first, nobody out. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. A couple of walks and a strikeout. On the ground left side, 6-4. 3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Marte should have it. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. Clemens back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that's down, a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman,
Michael Busch digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Hey, ha! 0 balls, 1 strike. Right 2.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's...
Oh, wow, what a stop. And that's a great play for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Treinen, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ripped to short. So a man at first. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed.
That's a ball. Ball.
Raleigh on at first. Nobody out. And that's down and away. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. The throw to third. The tag out. So a man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one lifted to left. McCovey on his horse. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Evan Carter, the next to hit, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Carter pulls that one down. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that misses. And now 3-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Perez at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Seager to second onto Hoskins. Double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Murray stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Weaver is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave.
Betray my trust. I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself is what his mama said, but he was feeling himself.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Dominican Republic taking on New York. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Jose Soriano. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now, Alec Burleson.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. De La Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner at second, nobody out. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. No outs. Runner on second. Not close with that one. And a full count now. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a miss. First and second here, no outs. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. And a 1-2. Paris moving under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bush will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Adele on the run. And that'll do it. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now here is Bobby Grich. Throws across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first two pitches perfectly.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Juan Soto. Well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a foul straight back. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses. Ball one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on top of the second. And here is Evan Carter. Soriano back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
0-2 now. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. And it's fouled away. Goodman, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. And strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Adios, pelota. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Here's Ketel Marte. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is foul back. And that one almost got him.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sosa settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now here is Wenzel Perez. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Casey Schmidt. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
1 strike.
That one missed. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Sosa under it. And the inning is over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Sosa makes the grab. 2 down. Stepping in, Michael Bush. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Rips that one to right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Coming home. He scores to tie it up.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Chipper Jones. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Juan Soto now. Flied to right his first time. That one hooked foul.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Arenado on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Joe Adele. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. This one in the dirt. And A swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to two strikes.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. What a play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nolan Arenado. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
This one in the air, center field. Squeezes it, one down. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Adele makes the play, out number 2. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead. In the 4th, it's 4-3. 2 outs, nobody on. And now, Sammy Sosa. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
No strikes.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And it's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And there's the ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
There's the swing and a miss. Perez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Sammy Sosa getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up. Ready now for the 5th inning at the plate. Ketel Marte. Soriano back to work. Grich whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Perez, long run into the gap, and it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. Jones brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. In the air, left field, Carter gets there, he's under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Bobby Grich.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one ripped. Burleson going back. Just missed it. Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and we are starting over. It's 4-4. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
And it is 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third, Arenado. Off-balance throw in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2. him swinging. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush.
Just missed.
That was absolute
Ball
gas.
one, no
Triple
strike.
digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he
I got a ball,
really
one
sells
strike.
the changeup with that arm action.
And that's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that
One ball,
velocity.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
0-1's the count.
Tied at 4. Missed with a
Ball, that's in.
changeup. And a count even 1-1. That's down and in.
Ball 2.
Inside corner for a strike. And the count's even at 2. And that
Down to
skips
3-2.
in the dirt. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. And now Piazza.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Sosa calls it in, and there's one away. Digging in,
Now
Wenzel
batting,
Perez.
The left fielder, Wenzel Perez.
He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
The first pitch.
Casey
Number
Schmidt
10.
digs in now, 1 for 2.
Schmidt.
In the air to left, down the line. Makes the catch, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Hey. 101 on the gun, swing and a
0-1's
miss.
the count.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Makes the grab for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Sammy Sosa. Fastball for a strike. That one found hard the other way. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. And we're back. And the batter now, Sammy Sosa. Out front and foul to the left side. Tied at 4. Now
Inside,
1-1.
ball 1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Sosa makes his way towards it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Bobby Grich, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, right side. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Comes through with the RBI.
Jesse Chavez on to pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sosa settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Caught in a rundown now. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. So digging in, Joe Adell. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Center field. Sosa under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Gagne back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires the first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down. Base is empty. Alec Burleson will hit next. And misses inside.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Misses the sweeper.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count's full.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Up the middle, Abrams. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location.
No,
he just guessed wrong.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Man at first. Now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Chavez goes 6'1". He throws a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Piazza gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Casey Schmidt, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. That's not coming back. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.